Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Josh, and today this is going to be another full tour of my grow tent. Things have changed since the last tour I've done back in February, and a lot of plants have grown. But let's go ahead, get started with this beautiful platykyla. It is peltata. This is Borneo Exotics BE 3464. It's a female clone, and it's just gorgeous. This is the first picture it's made with me in like a year. It really isn't happy for me, but looks like it's finally getting over its funk, and it's made this nice picture for me. One of the leaves behind it looks like it's going to make a picture as well, so really happy it's going to start being awesome for me. I do have two basils of the same clone right here, so that's pretty neat. I'll have these for sale on eBay here soon, so keep an eye out. Right next to it here, oh, it is really nice. This is Raja Aime. Had to take a peek at the tag. I can't remember the order which the parents go, but really nice cross. Got the latest picture here just barely opening up. Beautiful. And then, let's see if I can get it out. It's in a weird angle. There's pictures dangling in my face, so I can't really see if I'm getting it. Really nice cross. Gets really big. Right beside it, really small picture. It's a little glabrata. It's such a cute little species. It has this little vine right here. It's another picture, but it's really happy. It's sitting on my Singolana pot, and you can see it does in fact have a basil, so that is very exciting. I should be getting upper pictures on this Singolana vine pretty soon. Here's a picture. It's not the most toothy or spectacular, but it was also a plant that's given me a lot of trouble. So I'm happy it's finally doing something. You can see the vine goes all the way up to the roof, basically, of the grow tent. Kind of hoping it flowers soon. And then I'll cut it after that. I think it's a female clone, actually. So that's neat. This little orchid, Masdevallia amplexa, really quite cool little species. And this used to have so many flowers on it. There was a point where it had like 10 plus flowers a little while ago. The Mira that I showed off in the last video, unfortunately the picture has started to go. So there's no fresh picture on it right now, but it is leaf jumping like crazy. So I need to give it a repot here soon into one of these larger pots like the Raja Aime is in, so I have more room to grow, because the roots are quite filled up in the bottom of the pot. Got a classic cross, Ventrata. Nothing too special to see here. This one is a really nice one. This is Alata Maxima. It's one of my favorite crosses. I took cuttings of the vine. I was going up to the roof of the grow tent again, but they didn't look like they took, and started browning and molding, so that's not good. But it is starting to vine again, so that's cool. If we go above it, got a really cool species. If I can grab it. Look how tall and slender this is. What a nice one. This is Gracilliflora, also known as Alata B. There's another picture behind here. I think this one's a bit newer. Yeah, really cool plants. This one's Ventricosa. There's no really super good looking pictures on it right now. The lids are going off. It is making a few more though. And it is actually looking like it's flowering. I can feel the flower inside there, so kinda hope it's female, of course. Behind it we have Ventricosa lowii. This is a really nice picture from it. I let it dry out a little too long, so the pictures are starting to die a little bit. I put in this super airy mix, and it kind of just dried out a little too fast one time. Up here, look at that gorgeous plant. This is, what is it? I think this is Veitchii Aime. Yeah, that sounds right. Really quite a gorgeous plant. Getting nice and flared. Over here, that is a Platykyla. No really good pictures on it right now. I just got it. So this is seed grown. And I'm really excited for this to get bigger. Really a big fan of Platykyla lowers. This thing, besides the Ventricosa, I am so obsessed with this picture right now. It is so nice. This is Peltata Platykyla, seed grown from EP. This is the newest picture just put out. It opened, I think, last week. And here's the picture previous. You can see it's darker. Really quite cool. It's a big picture too. But you can see the leaves, just they're red from the Peltata pictures. I mean the leaves. See, normal Peltata is all red. At least this one is. They can have green leaves, but I think it's more common to have red leaves on Peltata. But that trait very much passes on into this hybrid. Really, really freaking awesome. Hands are a little sticky now. Let's go over here. It's a neat little one. Ventricosa cross Ventricosa crunculata morelliana. It's a male, I believe, a cutting. Below it here, this is Spathula spectabilis. Put up a leaf jump, so that's cool. Got Spectabilis Veitchii over here. Really nice one. That one's chunky. Here's the newest picture on that one. We got the Anthurium warrock. Really cool. Put up that newest leaf there. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be getting any bigger than that, unfortunately. Thought it was going to harden off bigger. But oh well. Got this cute little hybrid here. This is Spectabilis aristo. Really big fan of this little hybrid. I don't think it gets much bigger than that. Just look how cute this new picture is. Anthurium Veitchii. It's been a weird grower for me. Got begonia. This one's always a favorite. It's a little dusty. When these first open, it is extremely sugary. It has a bunch of exudate just dripping off of it. But this is Ventricosa sibuensis Burkii jacquelinii. So all that stickiness, or the dust sticking to it, is just from the, it was sticky. But got a first upper picture coming along. So it's going to be really neat to see what those look like. And also this, the camera will focus on it. Now that is Jambandubia. What a very light colored picture. It's hard to get that one to picture for some reason. I think they just want highland conditions. This big guy on the table here is a Boschiana Mira. What a big chunker. Has two basils as well. See, the leaf span is quite nice. Oh, got a little Sibunensis. How cute. What a cool little Philippine species. Right behind it, see if I can get it out. This is LVB VMV crossed with Platykyla. Really quite a cool plant. Very colorful. Gets a lot of color from the LVB VMV, but also the shape from the Platykyla. So very excited to grow that one out. Got to make sure that big Boschiana mirror doesn't shade anything else. That's an LVB VMV. Really nice one. Really excited to see this one grow up. It's already extremely stripy and has some flair to it. Let's see. This is a Veitchii Malleau Basin, but there's something a little peculiar about this picture. Look at the shape of the peristome, how it just leans back like that. Have you ever seen anything like that? It's a very peculiar Veitchii. It's so nice. I love the green peristome on it. But that's Malleau Basin from Flora Collaborative. This one's not really happy right now, but this is Veitchii M. Again, I let it dry out a little too much, but there is a new picture growing, so that's going to be nice. This is a new arrival. No pictures on it right now, but they're growing. This is Veitchii Loei Spectabilis. It's going to get massive, amazingly colored pictures when it gets older. Glandulifera. Look at the nectar spots on it. What a nice one. See all those glands? A little perlite in there too. Truncata Y. Oh, I forgot to show the Truncata alba on this side of the tent. Look at that. What a fantastic species. It is so nice. It's kind of fuzzy. I've noticed that compared to a normal truncata, like a normal colored truncata, that, I mean, if you grow truncata, you know, you're very familiar with edema, the overwatering, so the spots on the leaves, some discoloration. But Truncata alba does not seem to get that in the slightest. Like, not even a hint of it. So that's a really interesting observation. Okay, we're done looking at it. It's just so gorgeous. Ooh, this is a nice species. That is Macfarlanii. It's a very light colored picture. Has a little bit of stripage on it. This is seed grown from Jeremiah Harris. Really excited to grow this one. Got Truncata Squat crossed with Nebularum. Super dark picture. Love the leaf shape too. Let's see. This guy. He's kind of filled with fertilizer. This is Aristo Robcantlii, I believe. Aristo crossed with Robcantlii. It's a neat one. Raja Mira is just amazing. It's definitely one of my favorite crosses here on the grow tent. And I just repotted it into this massive pot, so hopefully it gets some pretty good leaf jumps on it pretty soon. Polyonensis. The pictures are going off, unfortunately. Little Heliumphora minor. What a beauty. My grandma thought they were singing. Kind of see it. Got some ants plants hanging out. Look at that. I can never remember the name, but really quite cool plants. This one's a red leaf hybrid. Let's see, there's the newest picture. Glandulifera veitchii spectabilis veitchii. Needs a repot. A lot of things in here need a repot. I'm sure I'll get to it pretty soon here. Got this cool orchid that's kind of flowering here and there. It's putting up some new flower spikes, which is neat. They get very spotted. Got a new one on Veitchii lowii Rob Cantley. They open up this really lime green color. Got waviness in the wings from the lowii, but as they age, they get pretty dark. This is a Veitchii from Predatory Plants, the Barrio cross Barrio Best, also known as Valiant Vortex. It's getting some leaf jumps going on. Let's see if I can focus. There we are. Fuzzy. Got another one from them. Don't know why my phone isn't auto-focusing, but whatever. This one is Rob Cantley Veitchii. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see some stripes. Like 2 stripes on this one. This is Royal Vortex, but it's also leaf jumping. Pretty excited to have a stripy one. You never really see stripy Rob Cantley Veitchii for some reason. It's probably because the only one out there is like a clone, and that's not stripy. Alocasia Frydek is back. Was in a long dormancy, so I'm happy that's back. Look at that. Sanguinea is awesome. What a nice species. It's interesting to note that this does not have any hair at all on it. Little orchid. It has minuscule blooms. It doesn't look like really any of them are fully open right now, but that grass-like appendages coming off of it, that's the flower spikes. This is my favorite plant, least favorite species, pretty closely tied with Mira. This is Nepenthes leonardoi. Has a basil as well. Hopefully I'll make a picture pretty soon. It looks like it will be. Bassiana Veitchii. Really cool one. I love the patterning. This one kind of has a weird peristome. It got ripped a little bit. This is Lowii Veitchii Bassiana Burbigiae crossed with Lowii Veitchii TVA platykyla. It's a mouthful of a name, but this thing should be amazing. It already is pretty nice. Minimum Mollis, looking spectacular. Just completely red, fuzzy. This one on the left seems to be a bit more yellow colored, while the one on the right's more red. Veitchii crossed with Veitchii Burbigiae. Another one. All of these I'm really excited for, if you can't tell. Veitchii Burbigiae Stenophylla. Already has some striping, it looks like. That's neat. If we go up here, you could see this massive maxima. That new leaf is awesome. But should have a picture coming on pretty soon. Ventricosa carunculata morelliana. That's a nice one. Oh, you can see an ant. Where are you going, bud? Following a picture, why don't you? Ventricosa majaaz. This is actually a very toothy clone of Ventricosa. It's so nice. I don't know how well you can see the teeth, but they're there. It's very ridgy, toothy peristome. Nothing like normal Ventricosa. This is Song of Melancholy crossed with Clipiata. You can really see how strong Clipiata is in the shape, but the color is just all Song of Melancholy. This one has a little basil too. Look how glossy the leaves are. So nice. They're like just big heart-shaped leaves. Got a Tillandsia up there. Really neat. If we go down below, you can see my failed propagations, it looks like, of the, what is it called? A lot of maxima. Got begonias, sundews. Got an albino white flower going on. More begonias, nepenthes. More nepenthes. More seedlings. More nepenthes over there. There's a lot of things down here. If we go over here, you can see my propagation box right here. Not going to go in that today. Maybe in a future video. The lights are starting to go off in the lower section, but we have some more sundews. Got some cephalotus propagations as well. Some look pretty rough, but they're starting to recover. There's more over here as well. And there's one specimen just over on the back here. It's not focusing real well, but that is a really nice specimen of cephalotus. Drosera adelae, super nice. I think that really covers it. There's not much exciting things going on over there. They're just some lowland hybrids. I think we'll end it on the Pautata platykyla. Just look at it again. Such a nice one. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Really hope you enjoyed this little tour. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. But have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching.